grass is cut and the drinks are cold. It's time for your Thursday kickback about all things rap. Go feature and pass with your host,
THOT
and Lucid the Dreamwaker. And this is the Rap Yard Podcast.
Ah!
Hey.
What's up? What's up? It's Beyonce.
Right.
We can't hear
Come
you.
in this time.
There she is. There she is.
Boy.
Yeah, boy, Flavor Flav style. I love it.
Yeah.
I am so excited that you're
Oh,
here.
wait. Can I
It's
not
okay.
change my name back?
No, it's permanent. It's permanent.
Oh, snap,
That's all right. I like it. I like it. I always do that when I go bowling.
Yeah,
I pick some stupid name like Easy E or something.
Yeah, you're stuck with it.
So, ladies and gentlemen, this is the unparalleled, undisputed, undefeated champion of TikTok and everywhere else, Miss THOT Squad.
Gang,
And
gang, gang,
THOT
gang.
Squad, ladies
Welcome.
and gentlemen.
THOT Squad.
Yeah.
And I was wondering, so that is your solo dolo name, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I am THOT Squad. I say I'm one person, but if you like my music, you are in the squad.
Nice.
So,
That's
you
great.
know, we got an army of thoughts just out there waiting to assemble.
Yes.
I'll do that.
A lot of your lives feature, is it Ben?
Yeah, that's my
Okay.
fiance.
Okay.
Oh,
Right, I got one of these too, yeah. But I've had it for a long time.
yes.
Oh,
Oh,
it's
still
nothing
waiting.
but rings in here.
Where's yours, Lucid?
Look, I am a bachelor right now.
You got a rose.
He's a rolling stone.
No,
Wherever
yeah,
he
he's
laid his
taking,
hat
ladies.
was his home.
Yeah, I'm
Taking
taking,
ladies.
but
Oh, you taking, but you ain't put the ring on it.
Not yet.
She
not
didn't
yet.
put the ring on it. Either way, there's no
Yeah,
ring.
it's 2023. She ain't put the ring on it yet.
Oh golly. Oh golly.
So you are out of Flint, Michigan, right?
Yes, I am. The nutty north side of Flint, Michigan.
Nice. I was putting that in your little. There we go. Look at that.
Hey!
Yeah.
Artist, Flint, Michigan.
Okay, I didn't. I'm sorry. That's kind of dumb. Should I change it?
Can you also make it say gorgeous beauty,
Gorgeous beauty.
intelligent,
I don't have that much.
owner of
Entrepreneur.
multiple cups.
Hey.
Business owner.
Just overall beautiful human. The end. Thank you.
Okay.
It was in my rider. Did you not get my rider?
Ma'am. No, ma'am.
I
Let me
can't
get a-
believe this. Get this off of me. I'm leaving my own basement that
No.
I'm at.
Nope, no Evian water, no Skittles.
I want you to
Evian
know.
water, Skittles.
I want you to know that you are like the first artist that I was like going after on TikTok because I just saw their shit and I was like, oh, I gotta talk to them. Like for real.
Okay. Who was sending me stuff on Instagram? Cause
Me.
let me tell you. Okay. Let me go to my Instagram because I saw it one time. So here's my problem. Sometimes folks be janky.
Oh, I know.
And so I saw it one time and I was like, I don't know if they're janky or not. And I'm
Right.
in school. So I'm just going to worry about school.
Yes,
Right,
ma'am.
right.
I understand.
But then you kept coming back. I was like, oh, we serious about this. We are
Oh, yeah,
for
she
real,
goes
for
in.
real.
She goes hard.
I've actually talked to like a couple that people that you consider like quote unquote celebrities, and some of them will like answer you right away out of just like their like Facebook Messenger or Instagram Messenger.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and then some of them you have to like email them like 200 times, you know. But
Yeah.
it pays
Yeah.
off. Just gotta be
That's
persistent.
what I'm learning right now is like, so I'll email venues and stuff pretending to be Ben. I'm like, hi, my name is...
For real.
Thank you so much. I'll be like, hi, my name is Ben. Because I'm pretending to be Ben like I got a manager or something.
Yeah.
And this is my artist and la la la, here's the information, la la la. And then they don't reply to me and I'm like, oh, guess I'm a piece of shit. Guess I'll move to the next person. But what I'm learning is like just keep reaching back out and back out because if they don't tell you no, they didn't tell you yes.
That's right.
So
Hey, I like that.
I get my headphones too.
but
Plus,
yeah, y'all sent me April 6th. Hello. April 10th. Hi, just wondering if you'd be down for intimate, la la la. April 13th. Yo ma, let me interview you, please. Thank you.
I said yo ma. I said yo
funny.
ma.
Yes. Yo ma,
Wow.
Maybe I
comma.
was drunk. I don't
Let
know.
me LEMME interview you.
I thought Lemmy was like across the board. Everybody did that now.
Yes,
Uh-huh.
yes, but it was
Okay,
just funny
alright.
to me.
It is fun. It was cool. Hey, must have worked. Hey, we got a
Yo ma.
chorus on the
I like what?
podcast.
Where the hell did that come from in my spirit? Like, where was I watching
You
some of
got
those the Glizzy Gobbler videos that you're
not the
talking?
glizzy gobblers.
I have a New Yorkian spirit in me somewhere, but I'm the furthest thing from it.
The Bronx.
Yeah,
My
maybe.
grandpa's from the Bronx. It speaks to me
See?
somehow.
Is your
Yeah.
grandpa Jennifer Lopez?
No, actually. Good guess though. My grandpa's Charles Coppola from the Bronx.
The
She
same
was
thing.
kind of close. Yeah, same difference, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't be
These are the
fooled
booty
by the
cheeks
rocks
right
that I got. I'm just Charles Coppola. If you got a little, then you got a lot. That's how the song goes, isn't it?
Yeah,
What?
yeah. That's
There's
how
a
I
whole
remember.
song about my grandpa? This is crazy. I love it. I was gonna. So Ben is your manager, or is he just like chilling your lives
No,
because he's
that's
there?
my fiance. So
Right.
he
That's
makes
too
all the
funny.
beats.
Oh really?
He
Wow.
yeah, he makes all the beats. He mixes it. He masters the songs,
Okay.
everything. It's literally that squad. It's just me and Ben.
Okay.
Um,
Okay. That's what I was wondering
and
because I didn't know if I should refer to you as Thought Squad or if it included Ben or if he was going to be here.
oh
But
yeah, no, you can call me Thought Squad. I tell people to call me Bunny if they don't want to just be
funny.
like, so Thought, how do you feel today? You know what I'm saying?
I don't have a problem with that. It's whatever you want.
Right. So
Yeah.
you do also go by Black Bunny.
Yes.
Okay, okay, because I was seeing some of the songs. I was like, wait, is this the same person or is this a
Yes.
different person?
It's very much so
Uh-huh.
Donald Glover, Childish Gambino.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I feel that.
Did you use a name generator?
No.
I went to that site where he came up with his, and the names are not as good as Childish Gambino.
I
That's all
know
like
every time I
Dang.
try, I get stupid stuff. It's like
yeah,
Flaming Fry or something. I'm like, bro, I'm not calling myself that.
Flaming
I
Fry.
feel like he had to do a few of them. I feel like it
Yeah.
wasn't the first thing that popped up.
If you type in
Mhm.
Donald Glover, it gives you Childish Gambino. I don't know if they changed it since then, but
Wow.
Oh, they
Yeah.
probably did.
they probably did. It's a really old site too. It looks like MySpace. But, his beats are fire though. Fire. They're fire.
Mr.
Exactly.
Childish Gambino.
No, I'm talking about Ben. Ben's beats are fire.
Yeah.
Oh,
They
yeah.
really are.
So,
yeah.
so the way that we actually got together, so he was doing music with his best friend, and then they were doing a show somewhere, and they needed backup singers. And so at the time, I didn't know his best friend, but I knew people who knew him, so we somehow became Facebook friends or whatever. And I was like, I could do a little shooter doom 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 woo woo woo. You know, I can hit you with a little woo woo woo. Yep.
Yeah.
So I would go to rehearsals and stuff, and then this white man came in the room, and I was like, white man, I didn't know there was white people involved in this.
Did you say that out loud? I hope.
No.
She goes
But
on
then-
she goes on TikTok and harasses white people like jogging in the park. It's so great.
No.
Oh no, that is Ben and his friends.
Oh, that's Ben.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it's not just random people.
I thought it would be better if it was just random people.
I was about
But
to say that's Black Force energy all the way.
No, I'm saying I'm building a legion because somehow. So Ben started running like 5Ks and stuff, and he gets his friends into running with him. And so I say I am training up a legion of white people to take over the world for me.
I thought you were screaming this stuff at random white people. I was like,
No.
I love her. I still love you.
That would
But-
be very funny.
Please finish telling your story. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah. So that was in like 2018, like November-ish. No, October was the day of the actual show. And then we just never stopped talking to each other. Like we just stayed in each other's life. and then we like would go on little dates and junk, and then we both got a little bit of tism in us. And so I remember like one time we went to Panda Express, and then he was like, "What you want to do?" I was like, "I don't know. What you want to do?" He's like, "I kind of want to go home and watch Harry Potter." And I was like, "Can I watch Harry Potter with you?" Because we don't know how to act in real life. And then on that same night, he was like, "Is it okay if I kiss you?" And I was like, "Yeah."
This is like a whole South Park episode or something. I love
it. Yeah, but that's my sweet baby, even though he get on my nerves.
They all
sitting right there.
Okay, good. He's monitoring.
Yes, he's making sure I don't say anything incriminating.
I wish I had someone that would do that.
Yeah,
on
no,
my
right?
end.
So
we're just both like flying off the cuff, and nobody's stopping us.
As far as like the beats and the sounds go, did you guys just like Rizzy just like chopping something up in the studio one day, and you were like, "Oh, I like this," and you guys just kind of went with that sound, or did it take you guys a while to?
Oh goodness. Okay. So since I met Ben, I was like, "Can you make me a city girl beat? Because I want to be a city girl. I want to be a city girl." And he was like, "Because no, like he works in a before the pandemic, he worked in like a literal studio." Yeah. It's the same studio that Eminem got out the basement in. Okay. And like and that happens to be, and it's so weird, this connection, but like that's also the studio of Parliament and Funkadelic, like where they originated.
I'm trying to think of the name of it because I like it's right.
It's called 54 Sound.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and so he worked there, and he was down there in Detroit, or it's in Ferndale. But like every night and whatever, I was like, "Can I come with you to the studio? Because I want to be a city girl." And he's like, "This is my job. What do you mean?" No. So then during the pandemic, he was building the studio that we're in now in his basement. And so he was having clients come through and stuff. And then one day, one of his clients just didn't come. And so I was like, "Is it city girl time?" And so that's when we made the song No Other Hoe. That's the second song we put out, but the first song we made, No Other Hoe. And so I was just trying to think of the most outlandish things I could say. Because I was like, I want to be a one-hit wonder. I want to go viral. I just want to ride that wave. Please. So we do No Other Hoe, and I share it to like my cousins and stuff, and they're like, "This is like actually a good song." I was like, "You're being silly. It's actually a good song."
Yeah, gassed me.
Right. And so that was last January. So the first song that came out was Super Soaker. If you're unfamiliar, my pussy a super soaker. That dick is looking like a choker. Yes. Yeah. As the philosophers in the Bible said.
Plato. Yeah. The philosophers of the Bible.
Yeah. I believe it was Socrates.
Socrates. With a Z.
Yes. And so we had Super Soaker, No Other Hoe, Pussy on the Nostril. And then where the switch, because I want to say stuff because I was really trying to be like more Zach Fox-ish, like comedic music.
Right.
So I was trying to have my little "bitch you better praise God or I'm a shooting that's on God" moment. And then we got in May last year.
What up, Sassy Cat? Sorry, somebody commented. I gotta jump.
In May last year, somebody. Who is it? In Pontiac, Cupcake was coming to Pontiac. And so we was like, "What if we open for Cupcake?" And then I was like, "Okay." And I sent the place an email, and I didn't think anything would happen. But then the week before the week of, they was like, "All right, we're putting you on the lineup." And we were like,
"Wow,
nice.
That is crazy." I mean, how shocked were you? Did your heart?
I was like, "What is happening?"
Yeah.
That's a perfect pairing too. I feel like that's such a good pairing.
Yeah.
I mean, I love Cupcake.
It was wild. So
what's the crowd like? I mean, I know I saw the video. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh yeah. So we're getting ready for this thing. Like we have songs stored up already. But that's all our songs. We only had 10 songs existing. Okay. So we put that little thing together. And then on the day of, it's like 600 people in there.
Wow.
Because the way that the venue is, the Crowfoot in Pontiac, there's like the main floor, and then there's a balcony thing up top, and it was just packed out. Okay,
Wow.
and so I get up there, I do my little thing. The crowd is like, ah! I was like, ah! Back at them. That was the day I learned I need to work out, because I was also like, but
joke. That shit's
I've been what is it called? I've been acting and performing since I was in the 6th grade.
Right.
So like almost 20 years. I have been. So I have 2 degrees. I have a degree in French and a degree in theater. And
French,
so since 2006, yeah. So since 2006, I have been training in singing, dancing, being on stage, all that stuff. Right. So that part was easy. Being able to say all them words real fast and real loud, that was.
When you're out of breath, yeah.
Did you do all 10 songs, or how many songs did you do?
We did all the songs. We did every song we could.
Wow.
Which is funny because beforehand, because let me tell y'all something. I'm gonna tell y'all some little tea.
Whole gang here.
I'm gonna tell y'all some tea.
Here's the tea, y'all.
Cupcake don't be on time to things. Ooh. And so they was like, oh, she's gonna be running this late. She's gonna be running this late. Can y'all extend? Can y'all extend? And we was like,
oh, wow.
We cannot.
We only got so many songs.
I was like, what y'all? Yeah. I'm a little teacup, short and stout.
Hey, I gotta say, Sriracha as fuck, and Swank Sinatra and Sriracha.
Swank Sinatra?
Swank Sinatra and Benny Aritz. Yeah, and the whole gang here. What up, gang?
Yes.
Everybody.
Gang.
Did you bring them?
TikTok.
Okay, cool. They're on the Twitch.
Is in the building.
Me.
But to sum up and actually answer your question, after that, we realized that this was like a real thing that we could take serious and have longevity in. So we kind of switched it to where it's not so much I'm trying to have punchline after punchline after punchline. It's like I'm trying to have artistry. Right. So that's like where it went from we're having a funny fun time to, the kind of stuff that I make today.
When was this concert? Like
that was last May.
Last May.
So that's the first time I opened for Cupcake, and then I just past this May I opened for Cupcake again because whenever she's coming in town, I guess it's me.
It's got to be you. Who else would it be? It's such a good pairing. Oh my God.
You released your first song, and then May you're performing in front of 600 people.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
I feel like it's really just like the beginning for you, honestly, because like although you do have like professional quality production on your videos and stuff, and although you're putting out like tons of content, it seems like, which I know is a lot of work, it's like the music itself and like your lyrics and your performance is just like it's way more than just like a flash in the pan. I feel like, honestly. Yeah. If that makes sense. Yeah. So I feel like you're so destined for more.
I love the aggressiveness and I don't give a fuck attitude. I think that's my favorite. That's what I really like. That's what I was like, okay. This is
Do you hear that? He loves the aggressiveness and the in your face attitude.
Because I've saw people when they were comparing you to Old Dirty Bastard, and who was like probably my top 5, and I was gonna say that I didn't realize that comparison had already been made so many times. What is this bro W?
Oh, that's Benny RETS. TS for Thought Squad.
Oh, okay.
They don't let me fight people no more.
What?
So I gotta,
Why can't you love to fight?
I know. He's like, no.
Calm down.
I know. But yeah, people say Project Pat a whole lot.
That doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
I mean, I like Project Pat, but no.
Like, I can think of Project Pat in my brain, but like, when we were headed to Virginia, we were like, let's just play Project Pat because everybody's saying it. And I was like, oh.
So if you listen to it for a while, you get it? Like,
yeah.
She throws bows.
Project Pat.
Someone said she throws bows like she's a southerner. All right. I feel that.
If you're watching Projecting Patrick, call me up. Let's make a song.
Yes,
Project Patrick.
Going. Yeah, I know, right? That's hilarious.
Yeah, but so like you like Old Dirty Bastard, right? You say like he's like your favorite Wu member.
I would say.
I know that's kind of a cliche question, but I gotta ask.
Hold up, wait. I need to look at their faces. I never know the name of people in
Okay.
bands, or I'd be like, "Play that girl." You know that girl. I'm a Savage. Megan the Stallion. Yeah, yeah. Like it doesn't matter who it is.
Like
I'm
that
like,
is
you know who I'm talking about. Let me see. Woo.
that one with the
Dang.
voice.
The one with the voice. The one with the nostrils.
The guy that wears a shirt,
Uh,
and sometimes he don't.
Wu-Tang members.
That's all right. But you,
Yes. I enjoy the Old Dirty Bastard. I enjoy RZA the most, I think.
you think so?
hey, yeah, it was pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm a fan of RZA. I have to look at everybody's name. You know, I can't
Yeah.
nobody.
I just had is at the end of it for everything.
I actually have No Other Hoe pulled up. I'm gonna flip it. Hopefully, it doesn't get blocked or.
I give permission. I do own the rights to this music.
Okay,
and I
listen to her. She says
do
we
hear
can
this
do it.
YouTube.
Thought Squad said we could. Yeah, I'm on YouTube.
Okay, YouTube.
Yeah.
We will
Yeah, you
chop
hear
this
that?
clip and send it to your asses.
What you looking at?
Yeah.
Deal
Don't
with
look
it.
over here. Nah, keep walking. No, for real, keep walking. Okay, you wanna go? I'll beat your ass. I'll beat your motherfucking ass. Right. Ain't no other hoe. Nah. I'm the only mother you hoe. I got that big body, watch me drop it low. If your nigga just me, he another hoe. I got a lot of those. I got a.
Yeah, that beat is fuego.
That's the first one. Cause then he makes like ethereal. It's like either really ethereal and like floaty or super funk. And so I was like, make me a beat. He was like, what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? And so actually the inspiration for that was that song, Dan Lee. Get that bread, get that head, Dan Lee.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Who was that? Beat King. See, I know names of people.
Yeah, you got it. That is correct. I gotta get my samples ready because you don't have yours.
Yeah, I know. Womp womp womp.
We typically have our morning radio show little sound bites on the ready, but his Ableton's acting up.
We gotta love technology.
But yeah,
that's cliche.
So
right there.
yeah, I have a special place in my heart for No Other Hoe. Ben is very much so. I'm telling all your businessmen. Ben is very much so like we're better than that now. We have changed our whole sound, which we have matured and everything. But also, no other hoe slaps.
It does.
Hey, look. And this is the best thing about it is like when people first discover you, it's still a banger. It's a new banger to them. You guys is probably like, oh, some old track that you guys like, oh, we leveled up off this stuff, but like people still go to it, it still slaps. So, you know.
On like a personal note, if you're proud of something and you put it out there, you can go back and listen to it whenever you're good about it. Like there's no, you can change and evolve from that point. But
yeah.
We sound like we're just a couple of like Nimrods and just like talking about whatever. But like he's a DJ, I'm a DJ. He puts out music. I do, but I don't want anyone to listen to it. So, you know, we're not really there with you because we're not performing with Cupcake. But
so, if you had to pick a favorite song, which would you pick? Thus far, that is out.
My favorite song?
Yeah, out of that, what you guys have done. Yeah.
Damn.
I really like How Dare You. I think How Dare You is my favorite song I've made.
Mm-hmm.
Would that be the most recent one or no?
It's the one before Shoe Do.
Okay.
Oh, Shoe Do is the late Shoe Do, bitch. I'm second. Nothing, no ratchet. And then this one is How Dare You fucking speak to me? I do not fuck with bitches.
I gotta say that's my favorite one. That's the one I use for the ads that I put out.
Yeah, I guess
it's quotable.
What's the name of my favorite one?
Yeah, that one doesn't have a music video. We need to make one.
What? Shudu?
Shudu and I think How Dare You. Because I just want to like set a cop car on fire and walk away from it in slow motion. Like waiting to exhale.
Oh, I thought maybe I got it from TikTok, I guess.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So what we found really works is like we make tiny little music videos for like 1 minute clips of the song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like people are like, "This is amazing."
Yeah, they are amazing though. They're so
That's also
amazing.
Ben. Ben does the editing and everything.
Really.
Yeah.
What does he use? What do you use, Ben?
After Effects,
After Effects?
Adobe. Yes.
That professional shit.
Yeah.
I think one of my favorite songs is probably Bad Bitch. I like Bad
I
Bitch a
just
lot.
pulled that up. I
yes.
just pulled that up. That's crazy. Look, I could prove it even. Ta-da!
Great minds think alike.
Yes. Let me just play a snippet of that. Let me skip forward so it's just
So they call me Casalotto. Bitches talking shit, but they bank accounts hollow. Get money, father shoot. That's what I call a motto. I'm a bad, dirty North and ratchet. If you talking mad shit, I'ma make your ass itch. Yeah, I'm a bad bitch, nigga. I'm a bad bitch, nigga. Pull your dick out like your Lenny Kravitz.
Yes.
That was like
Sorry.
my little transition because I still wanted to have punchlines.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you
Not
got all
hollow
the
money. They
Yeah.
out here with hollow money, y'all.
punchlines. So,
Like-
where do you? Is this like a persona that you like put on? Are you like this all the time? Like, I
So-
don't think you're being fake, but I mean, like, you got to pull from somewhere, like your like confidence and just like, fuck you, pay me kind of thing. Like, is that you?
Yeah.
All?
So coming from a world of performing and theater, you get rejection every single day.
Yeah.
As an actor. Like I used to be going from Flint to New York, Flint to Chicago, Flint to Georgia all the time for dang on auditions. And
Right.
it's truly just what are they looking for? And so you got to build up like a confidence for it and to be like, okay, I'm gonna get this. Oh, I didn't get that one. Okay, I'm gonna get this. Oh, I didn't. So like I think that really helps. And also like even as a kid, I've been like eccentric and wanting to do my own thing. And like so because I'm a kid and I'm doing different stuff, kids don't like it when people are different.
No.
So kids are like, look at you, you black monkey. And
Oh.
then I'm like, okay. But like because I'm weird, I'm like, well, you seem lame. So yeah, I'm
Right.
glad you called me a black monkey, but also I'ma have a good time.
And you're average and normal. You're the loser. Like, what the hell?
Yes. So
Yeah.
though
I'm
I
gonna
think
tell
those
you-
two things combined help
Yeah.
me now. So like more and more every day, I bring Thought Squad into my everyday life. So when I first started, like, because I have a nonprofit up here in Flint,
Mhm.
and I try to keep everything separate
Yeah.
so that I can still get money from the white people to run my nonprofit. And so, like, my mom and my family did not even know. Like, my brothers and sisters knew, but like my mom, my dad, my aunties, my uncles did not know I made music. They didn't know what kind,
Wow.
like, at all. And then
'Cause
my
you're out
god sister
there.
told them. Yeah, but my parents don't understand how the internet works. They literally would have never found me.
Right. Right.
Ever.
Somebody had to
I
go
could
out
have
the
been
way.
I could have been in a video being like, "Hello, this is my full name and social security number, and I am Thought Squad," and my parents would not have seen it.
On like
Yeah.
OnlyFans or something.
It's hilarious.
Yes.
Lord.
So I think everything that I'm saying and doing, it's stuff I think already. It's stuff that like I don't have to get in any sort of Thought Squad zone. You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
Like if anything, Thought Squad is it's so much of who I actually am
Yeah.
and allowing myself to be myself and
Good.
enjoy it unapologetically.
That's awesome. That's like what I mean. That's kind of what I was feeling from you because so many people. Speaking of City Girls, did you see the interview that she did with Kevin Gates?
No,
Carisha.
what did she do?
Oh well, it's kind of unrelated, but she's talking to Kevin Gates for like 2 hours about sex. basically. But in that interview, you remember that, right, Lucid?
Yeah, I remember.
But he quotes her lyrics to her. He says, "Well, remember when you said something about I'm gonna piss in your face and steal your money or whatever?" And she's like, "Oh, I said that." And he's like, "Yeah, I guess that's not really you. That's not the real you. That's just lyrics." And she's like, "Oh, hee hee," So it's like,
Yeah.
I got that vibe from you. authenticity. That's what attracts a lot of people. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So when I'm writing things, like you'll notice in my stuff, I really don't talk about having a lot of money and stuff, but I talk
Yeah.
more about like, yeah, I look good though. Like I'm looking good. Like then the one, what's that? Swarovski in my mouth and the Shein on my 50. Swarovski is like the crystal. Swarovski is cheap.
Yeah.
It's not that expensive. It's not.
Right.
It's plastic. Like so, I keep my tooth gem in. That's just what's in my mouth. And the Shein on my 50. Shein. If you go through my TikTok, I should have a sponsor.
You should have be
Like
sponsored by Hot Cheetos for one thing.
honestly,
Right?
truly,
Let's
call
get them
him up,
online. Let's get them online.
Mr. Hotford Cheetowington. Where you at?
Mhm.
But yeah, so like I really try to talk about stuff that I actually know and do
Right.
because or stuff from my past. So somebody was like in my TikTok, they was like, we was talking about fight, bitches like, when's the last time you got in a fight? And I was like, first of all, high school. Why? I take medication now, and so my urge is not to fight.
Right.
So it's like I fight bitches in the past. You know?
It's back. Never mind. That was weird. It was like somebody hit the crossfader and you faded out for a second.
Oh no.
You're back now.
Yeah, we're back.
You might be.
good.
Yeah, so y'all lucky she's not in her fighting bag right now.
Yeah.
But it's
Watch your
stop
back.
the
Very
meditation.
You're
It can
welcome.
stop any moment, so be on y'all hold, y'all tails.
But these is press on nails. I can take them off, baby. I'm ready.
That's what I do. Ever since COVID, man, it's just like don't have to sit in that salon for 2
Listen.
hours, pay like $100.
I got these
$10
off of AliExpress, and they're like actual acrylics. I was like, AliExpress make acrylics now?
Dude,
Don't
they
play
make
with me.
they have like these fake guns, like super soaker guns that look exactly like real guns.
Oh,
That's
golly,
terrible.
That's how you get Black Lives Matter.
Exactly. I'm
Exactly.
not rolling around in any of that.
I
They
saw
had
a phone case that
scapulas
it had a
for,
gun
like-
on it.
They had like speculums or scapulas. The thing that opens you up when you get a pap
for your
smear.
coochie?
Yeah. A little like duckbill thing. They have those on AliExpress.
Oh yeah, they got everything.
You can buy crack pipes on there.
I gotta get a lot of advertisements for like teeth
Yeah,
replicas.
yeah. The
And they look like
flappers.
actual teeth, and I'm like, why do I need that?
Oh, the
Like, just
individual,
loose.
like a bag of teeth.
Just loose teeth. Who needs that?
They're not real though, right?
No, I hope not. I will
Like,
never
maybe
know.
Like spells or voodoo or something, you know. But
Oh,
I don't know.
maybe.
I'm in
Yeah,
Louisiana,
that's
so I
creepy.
don't. It's
Speaking
freaking
of
that.
spells and rituals, did you guys hear about Travis Scott in Egypt canceling his show because they said there was a bunch of weird rituals and stuff, so they didn't let him perform.
Now,
They
who
said
is
we
this?
did research. Travis Scott, so he was going to perform in Egypt by the pyramids.
Egypt.
And apparently,
Okay.
some performance, organization, whoever oversees that stuff, they was like, "Oh, we did research, and you do a lot of weird rituals, so you will not be performing at the pyramids of Giza."
That's
I was like,
very
crazy.
funny.
That's crazy. I was
Mostly
like,
because
wow.
Travis Scott let them people die, but also
Never forget.
that's very funny.
Yeah, I was like, wow.
And I'm like, oh, go ahead.
No, you're good.
I'm like, okay, because people say that celebrities are always doing rituals and stuff.
Oh, the Illuminati
So
shit,
it's
yeah.
very funny for me to think that the people who are organizing this thing, they just did a quick Google of Travis Scott, and they was like, yeah, he an Illuminati. He eats baby teeth. And they was like, the internet says he eats baby teeth, Travis. You gotta go.
Well, they don't let anyone perform then if they're basing it off Google. Somebody, Sassy Cat said Egypt says shut it down.
They
Yes.
saw somebody's TikTok, with the creepy music in the background.
Oh,
So it's
yeah.
like stream music. It's like or some shit. There's like, oh hell no.
Right.
If the Illuminati's watching, I would love to join. I love a ritual.
You get a candidate
You want
right
me to
here.
sit-
Wait.
Do I need to sit in a circle? Do you need
You just gotta sell your soul.
Oh yes, lovely.
So you need like an attorney that can draw kind of contract.
Because
I'm not an attorney.
how do you
so
get? Where does your soul come out? Like my booty hole? Like how do I get it
Yes.
out to hand to you?
I'm not a licensed
Mr.
medical
and or Miss
practitioner, I don't know.
Illuminati.
Mr. and Mrs. Illuminati.
Yeah,
Professor
they play
Illuminati.
Pound Town.
Pound
Professor
Town.
Illuminati. Yes.
Yeah, they play
Your
Pound
booty
Town
hole's
and
brown.
they take out your butt. Yeah.
Yes. Ah!
Lord.
Not the Illuminati taking booty.
Somebody
Soul
said
comes
so.
out the nipples.
Yeah, you're seeing that. All right.
Yes.
As long as
Yes.
two of us are saying it at least.
Oh yes.
What is wrong with people?
Man,
So,
that's where it goes. Can't help it. Yeah,
upcoming music releases. Upcoming
Okay.
music releases. What do you have in store for us? For all the thotties.
In 9, 10, 11, 12. In 3 hours and about 15 minutes, FIFO is coming out. Keep fucking around, you're gonna
What's coming
find
out?
out. FIFO, fuck around,
Okay.
find out.
Okay,
So that's the
FIFO.
one that
Okay.
I've been promoting.
Look at
Yes,
the debut day. Heyo.
I will be there.
So that's gonna be cool. I'm very excited. I'm really proud of this song. It's just like this one feels so much like a story, like I'm telling a story in it.
Right.
Like
Yeah.
it starts out where I'm rapping real quiet and we got like the table beats in it, and then it's like I'm at school, but then the bell rings and then I'm like, ah,
That's cool.
no, that's not what you thought, ho.
See, I'm already amped up and I haven't even heard it, so
Oh
I'm
yeah,
flip out.
it's
Where
on my
did
tick and my top.
idea for the song come from? Was it just like, oh, you was messing around,
So-
or is this something you wanted to make specific?
So Ben made this beat like 2 months ago. And it took 3 weeks for us to get anything that sounded not whack. Because like there were so many different iterations and then we just scrap it. A new iteration, scrap it. A new iteration, scrap it. Like just talking about like what I tell you was bad. So then I came up with I was like in the kitchen and I was like, use a chicken shit, yellow belly bitch, cotton picking chick, pack that bitch up in a basket, it's a pick
That
a nigga.
shit's
Because
Bars.
because I watch cartoons and so I was like pick a nick. And so like that's what they come from like one word and then it'll expand. So then we try some stuff with that and it's all whack. Everything's whack. So then we scrap it, and we're like, what is this song about? So I'm trying to figure out what this song is about. And so I'm writing down, I do freeform writing when I don't know what to do. I also used to be a youth poet until I was 24 and then you're not a youth anymore. So, okay. And so I was just free writing and it was like, oh, you know what I love to do? Stun on hoes. Listen, there's some trivia. If you ever have to play Thought Squad trivia, what's Thought Squad's favorite thing to do?
Flex
Stunting on hoes.
Beam. Oh,
I love it. So then I started writing around that. And it's like going from, it talks about going from like being bullied and stuff in high school up to, well, now I'm the shit and you wish you could be me.
Yeah.
Ho. So once I had a thing that the song was about, it just came. It just came out of me.
I think like a lot of rappers that you listen to that are like whack as fuck, and you hear them go on and on. They don't know what their song's about. They don't know what they're talking about. There's no real subject matter to it. If you look at someone that's like you look up to as like a lyrical genius or whatever, they have a whole beginning, middle, and end. That they, you know what I mean? So that's admirable, I suppose.
Yes.
For lack of a better word.
Oh, go ahead.
Definitely nowadays, I would say that skill isn't as prevalent as it used to be.
Yeah.
You know, so when we do come across artists like yourself, it's really refreshing. It's like, oh, this song actually makes sense, and there's bars. Yeah.
Like you're going somewhere with this. You're not just like. I'm not gonna name any names anyway.
Oh, the Ice and the Spice. The Ice and the Spice. Ice and the Spice.
Don't get us started.
I wasn't even gonna say no. I wasn't even gonna say Ice Spice. There's someone else that I had in mind. But yeah, sure, her.
Who? Name the names.
I can't even think of her name.
Name them.
What's the song?
There's so there's a whole like the New York drill scene like blew up like over a year ago. It's like a big everybody wants to do New York drill. Like NLE Chop is doing that stuff.
Bro, those beats.
It's like there's so many people that look like they were like from the age of like 16, 15, whatever. and like now they're like, okay, kid, you're famous now, and you know, does it rap like this? And they're like, son of the blicky the gut, you know what I mean? And it's just like,
Blickety, blickety, blickety.
yeah,
Yeah.
you're talking about like murdering people and stuff, and like, you know, skeeting on bitches' faces, and you're like 15. I can't take you seriously. I'm sorry, but even though they're dying,
yeah.
literally,
Yeah.
I don't know, but there's a couple people in particular that come out of the nipples. We heard, yeah. I left,
You left
the
the window for a second.
The nipples, yeah.
You a little late. You a little late.
But yeah, if I think of her name,
No, I
I'll
understand
blurt
that.
it out inappropriately.
Yeah. There's like a little boy that's out right now. He got big in like 6 months off of
Yeah.
just recording stuff on his phone.
That's because he's related to somebody. Oh, you're talking about the white boy? Are you talking about the white boy?
Maybe.
What was
Well,
his
that's
name? Lil Malibu or Mabu?
Yeah,
or
Lil
something like that?
Mabu or something.
Yeah,
because
I
he's
think
white.
so.
And then there's also what is it? DM Obama or Sama? DM Obama.
DM Obama.
Hold up. It's gonna come to me.
You're gonna give these AI artists these ideas for Obama rap.
Right. DM Obama is my new name. Forget troydashow.
DM Obama. DM
I love
Obama.
It's Osama, Didi Osama. Because his
God.
brother, he's 15. His brother, unfortunately, passed away, and he was shot, I believe, like last year, and I think he was 15 at the time, maybe. So Didi Osama was 14. But those kids are related to a rapper who's already big in the drill scene.
Right.
I don't know about Lil Mabu. I think he's an industry plant also. Like
I need to get planted by the industry. That's what I want. But
You're
it
already
won't
in
happen because I'm so bombastic.
Yeah,
and
you
I'm
have like
like
a
I'm not
vacant
gonna do
look
what I
in your
normally
eyes.
do.
You have to look like you're easy to brainwash.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that you would sign a terrible contract and get an upside down cross tattoo on your head.
You have to be willing.
Or like
Young Nudie. Who's talking shit about Young
yeah.
Nudie? Hold up.
I don't know. I don't know a thing about Young Nudie.
Young Nudie. Did he do the Peaches and Eggplant song that I love so much? I think so.
I don't know.
No, it is.
Oh,
it is Young
him.
Nudie, right?
But I've been following Young Nudie for a while, and he is not an industry plant. And you need to not say that.
Ooh, Swank Sinatra.
You silly goose.
Oh snap! We need a way to punish people in the rap yard. How do we do that? I need my soundboard.
It's too bad.
Yeah, you know, I don't have my trash sound.
There we go.
Yeah, I remember this.
I'd be like this. What you doing, Slime?
All right, I'm
Those
sorry.
Are booty cheeks.
Booty cheeks.
Not the
Young
booty
Nudie has the
cheeks.
what? That's as nice as I can be. Yeah, how can anyone have like a strong opinion about Young Nudie though?
Funny. I don't know anything about the man except when I heard Young Nudie, I was like, Nudie like naked. He's young and naked.
He's young and naked.
And then the person was,
that's great.
And then the person was like, no, it's nutty, like
no.
peanut.
I refuse.
And then I was like,
what?
I don't think so.
That's
not grammar.
That's not how that's spelled.
No.
That's not how it's spelled. Je refuse.
They should have used 2 D's. That's what she said. I don't know. How can you hate on Young Nudie though? Like, pick someone else. Like Ice Spice. Jeez. Did you see our Ice Spice or my Ice Spice hate like in our social crap or did you?
No.
You just threw that
Tell
out
me
there?
all about it.
That shit was hilarious.
You can find it online.
You know who I hate?
Who?
And I mean this with my whole heart.
Who?
Aubrey Drake Graham. I hate him.
Okay. Put your hand up. Put your hand up. Put your hand up. Boom. Bam. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay.
Fuck yeah.
Explain to us the hate for those who are unaware.
Explain it?
Yeah, the hate.
Yeah.
I've said my part.
I think he's weird. Why is he always talking to children? Why was he in Justin Bieber's music video for Baby 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 Oh? Why were you at a
I didn't even know that.
I just saw that because I was watching it, like reminiscing on my childhood, remembering when I didn't have to pay bills, and I was like, Drake, like, dang on, what's his name?
Soldier
What's his
Drake.
name?
That's
Soldier Boy.
Yeah.
Drake, what are you
Yes,
doing
sir.
here?
You stole my
I
whole
think
flow.
I think his mouth is too large and he has too much
Oh,
skin for his skull. I
that
think
was
he
cold.
doesn't have a thought behind those eyes and he just does shit.
Dead
And people
eyes. I'm
say,
telling you, it's the dead
well,
eyes.
you like
They look for
it.
that.
Yup.
This is
And
what it
that's
was.
what I have to say.
I don't think it's that sinister. I do think he's a piece of shit, but he's everything that's wrong with rap music today. Everything
I
that's
think
wrong with it. He doesn't
I
write
think
his own shit. He doesn't pretend to. He's got like Lil Wayne was scouting for an actor, and he found one in Canada.
right, right.
He did. Now I will say this: Drake as an actor, he's who should have had a show on HBO, not Lace Front Abel. That's the weekend.
Lace front Abel. That's great.
I feel like if Drake had a show on HBO, first of all, it would be funny. Because
Yeah.
like Drake on
Yeah.
SNL, as much as I hate him, very funny.
He could act,
He
right?
could leave music and go do some funny things. Get out my face, you know?
Yeah.
Right.
But yeah, I forgot where I was
Maybe
going
right.
with
Oh my
that.
God.
But yes.
He does have some creepy moments. But I was talking to my brother earlier. I was like, how come every new female artist, or even no matter how young they are, he's like almost immediately spotted with it? I'm like, bro, like, what is
He's
this?
just like,
That's
I don't
kinda
know.
weird, bro. That's weird. You're grown as hell, bro.
I don't like the haircuts he gets. I think he's really insecure about
Your beard
being
is weird.
like half white or whatever he is. Like
Mhm.
Yeah,
I think he's really insecure about that.
yeah.
I think
Pusha
everything you
T
could
drug
say about
that
him,
out of him.
yeah, everything you could say about him, Pusha T already said it.
Yeah,
So.
pretty much. Yeah, that was hilarious.
Top 5 diss track, probably.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's
Yeah.
definitely done in history.
Yeah. The Logic problem. Ha ha!
Oh
Right.
no,
Right.
that's the logic problem.
But here's the problem: Logic writes his own songs, I believe, or most of them. Whereas
I think he
Drake
does.
don't.
He does. He
So,
definitely does.
so Drake's songs get to be better than Logic's, because Logic
I-
just be like, "I'm black, I'm white, I'm black, and I'm white."
I would feel bad.
You know?
I would feel bad for Logic if he wasn't so obnoxious about it.
Yeah.
Because like
Right.
he didn't. I don't know a lot about his like upbringing and story because he talks about it all the time. For one, but it's like,
then he
okay,
got-
well, do you have something else to say?
Right.
You know,
and then he got in this weird phase where he was like copying Kendrick for a while, but at the same time dissing him in like interview. I was like, this is weird.
You can't do that.
Did
You
you
can't
see,
diss
like,
Kendrick.
His back and forth with Fantano.
No, what
Oh
happened?
my god.
If
So
you're going back
Fantano-
to Fantano, just re-examine your whole life, like right there.
Fantano, what is it called? He did a review on Logic album. He didn't like it. So then
Yeah.
Logic did a review of Fantano doing a review on his album. It was cringe. And then
Review
Fantano had his friend put on a wig cap, a girl put on a wig cap and pretend to be Fantano reviewing Logic,
Oh.
reviewing the review. And it was
No.
so funny. Like Fantano was like, I'm not even going to get out of bed. Cindy, you want to put on a wig cap, pretend to be me?
No.
Sounds great.
I've got to see if this video is still up because I'm immediately.
Yeah, find that
watching
shit,
it.
please. That's so cringe. Like that's like some shit from like Reddit or something. Like,
Yeah.
where did
that's-
they get off? Like,
How
You're
to
so
ruin
grown.
your
You're
rap
a
career
grown
101.
man. You
yeah, in their
have 2
30s and
kids.
shit. No doubt. Damn.
I'm very excited for when I become famous because when I meet people, I already have like the first thing we're going to talk about. Like if I ever meet Drake, he's probably going to be like, "Hello, young thing, want a kiss?" I'm going to be like, "No, Drake." But
I love
my
these
first
pickup
thing
lines.
You
it's
look
gonna
fresh.
I'm going to be like, "Drake,
Yo, Mom.
why do you act like that?"
Yo, Mom,
And that's
right?
it. I will not expand. I'll be like, "Drake, why do you act like that?" I'll be like, "Logic, we get it.
It sounds like-
The world
Your
is
mother
on fire.
had relations with a black man, and here we are. So
The Titan
you got a
fell
family.
to the Titan imploded and the pieces fell to the bottom of the sea. President Biden is falling every day and no one's talking about it. There's
for
so
real?
many things to talk about.
Is he
I
okay?
assume-
To
Does
Joe
I
he,
Biden's
he,
assume
legs.
he just needs some
Every
ice
day.
cream. He needs some
Donate to
ice cream.
Sleepy Joe's legs.
He falls so often in public. Think about how often he might fall in private.
Does he fall though, or does he just kind of go? You know.
Yeah, he does.
All the above. All the
Hey,
above.
as long as he can read the scripts and the teleprompters that are in front of him, for the most part,
Well,
like
you
80%.
do know, you do know that Joe Biden passed away a long time ago, and who we have
Oh.
up there is Jim Carrey in a Joe Biden speech.
I thought it was
There's
Gucci Man.
there's people on the internet who believe that.
Is
Good
Jim
God.
Carrey? That is Jim Carrey?
Yes.
I love the people that say that the new Gucci Man out of prison is a clone because he doesn't look like the old Gucci Man. It's like he was in prison.
He was in
You
prison.
work out and you eat
I think-
shitty food and you don't do drugs as much.
I
So
think they were saying like he didn't have the ice cream cone tat when he came out. When he came out,
he got
didn't
it
have the ice cream
removed
cone tat.
probably. Because I mean, when he first came out, I don't know if y'all remember. Y'all are from the north-ish area, right? So like people up north were literally like, that dude's retarded. Like they were saying that.
golly.
And you know, part of me, I was like, yeah, maybe so. But he blew up real big, and then now everybody pretty much like respects him somewhat for something. You know what I mean? But he went
I'm
through a whole
gonna be honest with
transformation.
you.
What?
I can't name a Gucci Mane song. I can name a song that he's featured on. What's a Gucci Mane song?
So icy.
So icy
How'd that go?
lemonade.
No wait, that's Jeezy.
Oh damn, Gucci. Mane,
Hold on,
so
no.
it's
So
crazy.
icy is Gucci. I thought of something else and then I stopped myself. So icy.
I don't know.
I don't know what it is about.
Let me look
like,
at my
songs and
Lemonade?
titles off the top
Yeah,
of my
lemonade.
head
Yeah.
that I just. It's crazy because when you need to draw the information, my brain just like poops. You know what I mean?
Especially if you're
Every
live.
other time, yeah. Then every other time, my
Camera
brain's
on
like, yeah, here's the codex of music.
Yeah, I
No.
don't know anything about Mr. Gucci Mane. But
Okay,
if he was a clone, do you think that number one, who would be cloning Gucci Mane?
Exactly.
But
Like the
let's
government
say
has
the
this
US
big
government.
conspiracy where they have like the FBI has a whole department where they're cloning Gucci Man. Like, come on.
Things that need to be cloned.
Someone made a
People
good
who need
point.
to be cloned.
Swank Sinatra
Gucci
said
Mane?
Swank Sinatra said he's the pioneer of the. Hold on, I lost it. The first day out
First day out
mixtape.
mixtape.
That's a good point.
Oh,
wait,
point.
that's
first
real.
who mixtape? The first who mixtape?
First day out.
First
so
day
like
out.
people making mixtapes for their first day
Wow.
out the pen.
Yeah.
Oh
That makes
wow.
sense.
Yeah,
That
And I
makes
gotta
sense.
say, the whole beef with Jeezy was really interesting. So
Yes.
just
Wasn't
wow.
it like they was killing people?
oh yeah, left and right.
Wow.
That was not. That was a war.
Yeah, it
Oh,
was.
speaking of first day out, I would not be a person from Flint if I didn't say these two words right now.
Go for
Oh,
it.
Ben says I can't say it.
Oh,
Wow.
Ben, let her
Ben.
say it, Ben.
See?
I don't know. Ben's
See
on
what?
like brain
I'm
I'm
control.
having a
kind of
temper
like
tantrum.
bitches trying to tell me what to do.
Let
Ben
her
is the
say it,
handler.
Ben.
Bro, you don't even know anything about it.
Maybe I was gonna explain afterwards, you hoe.
It
So,
sounds like you already
in
have
Flint-
your Illuminati handler.
Yes.
Damn.
So there's a man from Flint. His name is Rio, and everybody's always like, "Free Rio." I don't know what Rio did,
Oh,
but
shit,
everybody
well,
wants him to be free. That man could have murdered his own mama, and everybody's like, "Free Rio."
that's like
Yeah.
free
That's
boozy
what I was
down
gonna
here.
say. They
Yeah,
say
down
free-
here it's free
already
boozy.
free.
Boozy's killed some. Well, but back in the
Oh,
day.
I understand. I understand.
But he intermittently he's locked up. You know,
Yes.
No, I know what you mean.
Didn't he
People
just
are
get
like,
locked up?
I think he just got out. He had
Oh,
like
God.
weapons charges, maybe.
He's so old.
I don't know.
He's too old to do such
He-
things.
To get weapons charges, yeah. To be in prison, yeah.
Somebody have somebody else do it.
Have somebody
Your
else-
bones can't take
He's
it.
got enough money. He's got enough money. He could have somebody else do it.
His
Have
bones
you-
can't take it. Have you seen what he eats as a diet?
He lives
put up
down
a
here. I
video.
don't know why.
He
What?
put up a video. He had cinnamon toast crunch, and then he was cutting up the iced up honey buns with the icing on top,
Yeah.
and putting that in the cinnamon toast crunch, and put the milk on it, and was eating it. I'm like, ouch, my teeth.
No,
bro, my blood
that's how
just
we roll
started,
down
like,
here.
boiling, bro.
You that's normal.
We take the skin off the fried chicken too. We put a little bit of that on there, like the crumbles.
Oh god.
I'm joking.
Oh,
I'm
golly.
joking.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
joking.
No,
I don't
I
like
don't
the sugar.
He's got some off cam
Oh,
right now. I
no.
know it.
Yep.
Yo,
Just ready to start chomping.
yo, ma.
Lucy
Yo,
needs to
mom,
stay locked
I'm
up.
still tripping on that. He's paying women to have sex with his. Hold up. Oh, to have sex with his children.
Oh, that's true. Oh yeah.
Let me, yeah, and I'm gonna say this because this isn't my realm, okay? But I do know that like culturally, that's a bit of a thing, and that's all I'm gonna say.
What culturally?
Yeah, like down
God.
south. You
Oh
know.
golly. Oh
Yeah, I've
no.
heard like guys tell me about
Oh no.
yeah, I'm like,
And
oh,
it's
well,
it's
that's-
not something that's I agree with, but I don't have. It's not my realm. You know what I mean?
right, yeah.
Yeah.
Free boozy, anyway.
A little weird.
Yeah.
A little
And he's
crazy.
too obsessed with Lil Nas X.
Is he? Yeah, when they start,
he
they
talks
keep going on about
They were beefing
he's a
for a
fag,
while.
he's a fag. You know, and excuse my slurs tonight.
But like,
Yeah.
the problem
No, but
is,
okay. So I'm sorry, I gotta argue with the chatter. Swank Sinatra said he's from down south. He's disagreeing with me. No, that's not because if you're from Baton Rouge, if you're from New Orleans, and you're like hang out with people that are like from like the hood or whatever, that is a thing. Like you go get like your little like nephew or whatever, like a prostitute. Like to put it in like blunt terms, and it's not everybody, duh. And you know everybody doesn't think it's great, but it happens,
Everybody out here.
and
Yeah,
it happens
does
with
happen.
more proclivity than it does other parts of the country. Most
I think that's another.
take their young sons to the strip club. Why are they
No,
letting them in
that-
the strip club? I'm talking like 12-year-old boys.
I mean,
Probably.
maybe younger than that too. Maybe younger than that.
Mm-hmm.
it's so weird the way the world is like, we gotta make sure these boys don't like boys.
Yeah, basically, it's basically
let's
Right.
confuse
It is. It's masculine, and they're trying to make sure that I don't.
Society.
Yeah.
America.
Capitalism.
Male
Yeah.
and male
Goodness. Joe Biden.
Joe
Sleepy Joe, this is
Byron.
your fault.
Joe Byron, take me out to dinner. Sorry. I still
Thanks,
quote
Obama.
it. I still quote it because
I do too.
I loved it. I latched on. Let me tell you who also loved it. First graders. First graders loved
Joe-
it. I had to ban it in my classroom.
Fuck your life. The first graders like that.
Bing bong.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Now that's a
Bing
problem.
bong. Bing bong. Bing bong. No, stop.
Damn.
That's
So
hilarious.
you work with kids too, so like it's amazing. Like little like 3-year-olds, 5-year-olds, whatever, will say stuff like that, and you're just like, wow, I want to like my hands are twitching. You know, but you can't.
You can't
Yeah.
hit other. Now here's what you do when other people's kids get on your nerves and you're not allowed to shake them.
Pinch them.
Embarrassing children is the only form of legal revenge you can take on children. Okay? I love sitting down with kids and being like, wow, you got an A on this? That grade is busting.
Nice.
Like, I don't know what it means. Like, oh my
Like
god.
cringe out the
Yes.
wazoo.
Oh, I
Yeah.
love cringing out kids.
They're just like,
Another
wow.
thing, if you got info on them, and there's a teacher that I know, I'm not gonna say anything else that's great at this. She will blackmail the kids, and she's with the a little bit older than I was talking about, so she can do that. But she's knows all their passcodes to their phones, everything.
No.
Oh, dang.
But you got to
That's
go
another
different
level.
routes when you're dealing with kids that are like doing stuff that's a little more than you
Okay.
expected, you know?
And then they be having a whole conversation. See, they don't think we're people. Like,
Right.
they think we just power down and then
Like
we wake
dogs
up
or
and we're
something.
angry.
Yeah.
So kids be talking about all sorts of stuff and who they and how they do it and all this flip flop and all this stuff.
No,
I'm
that's
just like,
crazy. Look, I was a custodian at a couple of schools and the shit I used to hear in the hallways. I'd be like, what in the world? That's the last thing y'all kids should be talking about.
So you're
Okay.
sitting there mopping, and you're like, who said that?
Yeah. Yeah, man, they took some pills and ate some butt. And I'm like, okay, I guess I'll just grab
listen,
this.
I have fifth
Damn.
graders smoking jewels in the bathroom.
Not
Mhm.
Jules.
Mhm.
She's buying
Yes.
the Jules.
Jules light work.
No, they probably stole it from like they mama or something, but like,
Yeah,
'cause they tiny. But
we've had them smoking weed. Yeah, it's
I heard about
crazy.
that too. It's
Yeah.
wild.
That shit.
Mhm.
Damn, you gotta lock
Society.
your up, bro. You gotta lock your vapes up. That's crazy.
Yeah.
You gotta put them in the safe next to the gun.
Yeah, that's what's wild.
But don't
Or
pick
just-
up the wrong one.
I was about to say, Now the kid just ends up with a vape and a gun. It just got way worse. Now he's vaping while now he's got a gun in his waist.
I've dealt with exactly those situations.
Oh
It's
golly.
terrible. Yeah.
Oh
Sounds very
golly.
Louisiana indeed.
All right, then.
Oh.
You know, it's the honey buns we put in our cereal. If you gotta go,
Now, I didn't say everybody was putting honey buns. I'm
oh,
just
I
telling you
know,
what,
we'd all be dead if that was the
what
case.
bussy. Oh Lord.
Bussy.
What?
No, that's what
What
we call
Boosie?
the gas stations, bussies.
No.
What Boosie put your pussy on live? I'll give you $1,000, but ass
Bro,
said
his
on the
lives be
internet.
hilarious.
That would be. I'm gonna send
Mark
this to him.
Zuckerberg. Mark Zuckerberg. I need my account back, man. Mark Zuckerberg. I need my account back, man.
Martin Zuckerberg.
He's such an old man. He
I'll
has a
send that to
million
him.
kids. None of those kids help him with his social media. He's such an
Yeah.
old man.
I'm writing all this down.
Yeah, this is going to the
He's a
notes.
lizard person, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
yep. You know, those secret societies, those Illuminati. The
Yeah.
lizard people, the Freemasons, the mole people,
What are you doing?
Name it,
Illuminati?
man. We about
What
to
is
get
this? Is this
blacklisted,
like
y'all.
Illuminati gang sign there?
Oh,
Yeah,
golly.
that's the snake.
He's in it. He's in it.
Oh, he's in
He's
it.
in it.
You're cut off. Just
Oh,
kidding.
no.
I
All
have
right,
the power.
my lizard brethren are going to be upset that I was taken off.
You got a
Lord, they
lizard
gonna
brother?
come for you.
Yeah,
The
Sticky-
brethren.
Sticky
He's
Joe.
in the web.
Yeah, the
lizard
brethren.
The lizard web.
Yep, they down there. They down there in the bayou. Down
He's
there.
not in the bayou. He's in the
I'm in
nutty.
the
No, they're all
cornfield.
over America. They gonna
Yeah,
come
I'm
out
in
the
the
swamp and
cornfield.
come get you, girl.
We're worldwide, baby. No, he's in Indianapolis.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm in
Indy.
Indiana. I'm in the cornfield.
That's
Not
the
too
people.
far from you. I've been to Michigan a few times.
Okay. How'd
Been
you
to
like
Detroit
it?
once. You know, I went out there to go to the lakes or whatever, so I had a good time. Went
Oh,
camping
that's
out there.
lovely.
Yeah, so I mean, Michigan, as far as I have experienced, is dope. But you know, it depends on where you go, when, and with who.
I
Yeah,
went to Indianapolis one time for a theater conference,
Had
and
a
I went to a
trip.
PWI, and so I was like, "Let's go out, let's see the sights." And these white
Mhm.
people are like, "I'd rather be shot in the face than do anything with you, you blackie." And
Good.
so,
What?
they didn't say those things, but that's how they treated me.
That's the energy
And
that came
so
off.
I called a taxi. This is before Uber was Ubering, so I called a
Yeah.
taxi because I saw that there was a place that said they had salsa dancing. And I was
Yeah.
like,
Nice.
"Oh, I'll go salsa dancing." And say, I thought it was
Mhm.
like a restaurant. They moved the tables to the side, and then it's gonna
Yeah.
be some old people dancing. I pulled up to the club. I didn't know I was going to the club by myself that night.
Yeah.
I pulled up to the club. I said, "Is today a special event?" He's like, "No, it's like this every night." I said,
Hmm. Yeah, there's a couple of salsa places.
Was
like
there
that.
salsa
Listen.
dancing though?
"Oh yes, it was
Okay.
like a Hispanic club. They was in
Okay,
there moving
okay.
their
I
hips
think I
and
know which
stuff.
one you're talking
They got the
about.
fancy
Yeah.
cowboy
Sorry.
boots on. Hell yeah.
Maybe I don't
Maybe.
remember, but
Okay.
yeah, I met a nice young gentleman. He was like the little oddball out in his family, and so
Aw.
I was by myself, and he was by himself, and so
Aw.
he was like, "Yeah, I'm just watching the coats." And I was like, "We gotta dance, young gentlemen."
Watching
And
this.
so we went out there dancing. His family was like, "Okay, I see you. I see you." Like,
Hey, it sounds
And
like
then-
you had a good time.
I did. And then midnight came, and I was like, I absolutely
It's like
must
Cinderella.
leave.
Mhm.
Well, yes, because I was like, I'm gonna stay out till midnight because I'm out here by myself and I'm not about to get human trafficked.
Mm.
So thank you so much, nice gentlemen. And I went off into the night. Never to be seen
Hey.
again.
And a piece of his heart went with you.
Yes, yes.
Oh, wow.
Besides the racist people, Indianapolis, I think that's good feedback.
Oh no, not Indianapolis. I'm talking about the people that I was there with from college.
Oh, okay.
I
I
don't
was
like none of them
dang.
kids.
Yeah, they went to
that's the
Indianapolis
good
with her.
stuff.
So are you like that when you go places? Like if you're by yourself, do you just like talk to people randomly and stuff?
Yes.
I am too. I like I've had moments in my life where I wasn't like I was kind of more like reserved and shy. Maybe I was going through something, but like most of the time if I go somewhere, I have fun regardless.
Right.
Somebody said, "Are you guys still coming over tonight to play leapfrog wearing nothing but swim goggles and tube socks? I love watching your podcast in my Crocs and my Hello Kitty thong."
That must be
This is
one
on
of y'all.
this is on Facebook.
Is this
That must
somebody
be one
y'all
of your
know?
friends. That
No.
ain't my friend.
Mike Marcello. I don't
That
know if
must
they're
be one of
trying.
y'all little.
I think
Yeah,
they're
we're
trolling
totally.
on y'all, but
We'll be there, Mike, for show. Keep that thong on.
dun,
Keep it
dun,
on. Don't
God.
dun,
take it
dun,
off.
dun.
I don't know
Y'all,
why, but I have a feeling it's moist. It's moist,
I
isn't it?
Against
I
Mike's.
was saying this earlier, and I'm like really upset that we let Cisco say the same thing 3 times in a row. 2 times regular and 1 time really passionately. Just talking
Thong?
about underwear.
Can I
That's
smell you
funny.
after you jog? Who are you talking to? First of all, you need
Sure,
to
why
If
specify.
not?
you
Sure, why not?
it's $1,000 a sniff.
Okay, you heard the lady. Pay
Follow
up.
You
the
got
link.
the money? Bring
That's like
on your nose.
I'll be DJing and like standing. You can only see like this, like from here up. You're like, can I see your feet? I'm like, there you go. Send me some money.
I
Dumps
said I'm
like
gonna
a
start
truck.
putting my pinky toes on TikTok so I can make money.
Did it work? Or you haven't done it yet?
No, I haven't done it yet, but
Okay.
you know they got the series on TikTok. So I'm gonna make a pinky
Oh
toe
yeah,
series and let the people
not
buy
a
it.
code series.
All right. Do you know
Link
where I
in
can find an
bio.
elderly Asian man with decaying gums? I'd love him to suck on my pinky toes.
Now
Yeah.
you're not
What
now
do you
you're
think
not
this
being
is?
original because I
Yeah.
said pinky toes. So
Yeah.
if you're
Come up
gonna
with
be
some new.
weird, be your own self.
Yeah.
Oh
Try
damn,
harder. Try hard.
authenticity, man, authenticity.
Yeah. We only
I
want
don't
the
know.
real
You might have
here.
your Thoughty Squad card revoked if you're not original.
Yeah, Mike.
Oh, I've had to kick people out the Thought Squad.
Damn, not kicking them out.
They don't belong.
They don't.
I don't even know who
Okay.
you're talking to. Maybe you're talking to Lucid. I want to dip your finger into a jar of pickles and suck it.
Okay, sure,
Anyway,
go
I'm
for
gonna ignore this fool.
Okay.
Settle down,
Right.
Michael.
it.
Settle down.
Somebody's hot. Somebody needs a cold shower, bro.
Hot and bothered.
Fact.
Oh, he said all of you. That's
Wow.
romantic.
All of me.
I'm gonna
Very
hold hands.
inclusive.
Let's gangbang him.
$500,000.
Yeah,
Thank
that's
you.
a good price. We can split.
That's my
Yeah,
price.
I like that. Oh, just for you?
Yeah. Oh, each.
Oh. Well,
Yeah.
yeah, of course.
So
Yeah.
I'm trying to make the bag for everyone. You know.
We sending the
Nice.
invoice over now. Send the
Weird in your
invoice.
chat. You're not streaming.
That's right. That's right.
You made it.
People have been being weird. And speaking of which, I wanted to mention this. Like, when I did the ad for this podcast, and I was, like, confident that you were going to show up, because we've had people not show up before, which
dang.
always sucks, because you advertise for it, and then they don't show up. But anyway, I've had the weirdest reactions to the ad for you coming that I've had for
golly.
anybody. And I don't know if it's, like, if you're used to this, or if you experienced this more so than other artists or whatever, but, like, a lot of racist stuff. And stuff about you as a female. And I know that being a female and I don't know if you take offense to saying female or not, but just saying like women in the industry are like, you know, have to deal with an extra hurdle, I believe, you know. And I mean, but having any other dude that we've had on, because you're the first woman I've actually interviewed, which is awesome for me, because before this show I had another show and I couldn't get a woman on. There was one lady, but her music was not good, so I didn't bring her on. But this is like a landmark moment for me, and then all these people saying all this ugly shit. I'm like, is this something that you deal with a lot?
Yeah. So I get a lot of, like, when I'm on my lives, because you know how you can like go live with like a stranger or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, people will open it up. They'll have some sort of racial reaction and then close it.
Why?
And I'm like,
What?
If
you
gonna
had
say something, why
zero
run,
people
bro?
watching you, and I have like 20 people in here, but you don't want to talk to me because I'm a negra.
And you want to say something
wild.
racist that's going to be like, you know, the internet is forever. Like I like to tell my
Yeah.
kids. You want to put
Yeah.
that out there forever and just
Exactly.
and skip off, you idiot.
People
Yes.
are insecure and threatened.
When-
Especially
I don't
when
get
you're
that with the
out.
other people I've advertised for. Like they're men, they're black, they've all been
Yeah.
black, but except for wordplay we didn't advertise for. But we don't get that. So what?
Yeah.
Why?
I had an event called Thought Squad's Pussy Poppin' St. Patrick's Day. And
man.
so the venue that it was at, legally they have to say stuff is all ages. because that's the
wow.
kind of venue they are. So at the
Yes.
very bottom in super tiny letters it said all ages. And
Mm.
everybody was like, all ages? You
Oh
want the children to pop their pussy? Like,
wow.
it's not like we're advertising this on PBS. Like, you can decide if you bring your child. What do
Right.
you
Right.
mean?
Like
We
why
just
did
legally
you don't
can't be
take your
like,
kid?
no. Like,
Yeah.
what? And it's
God
St.
damn.
Patrick's Day. No other
Damn.
bar or anything is like, they're like, excuse me, you sell food here, which means
Right.
children are allowed in this bar, and you're
Right.
open on St. Patrick's Day when everybody's getting drunk. How dare you?
Wow.
No, it's because I
Yeah.
got a coochie.
Right,
Wow.
right. That's
It's
People are
crazy.
wild.
annoying.
It's
People
absolutely
are annoying
wild.
as hell.
I remember when Cardi B got pregnant. However many
Oh,
years ago that
Lord.
was. And it was crazy because there was Nicki Minaj before her, and there was other rappers that, you know, were women that had some level of like notoriety or fame or whatever. But when she got pregnant and she was performing pregnant and like talking about sex pregnant and all this stuff, people were like, "What a terrible mother! I can't believe she's going to lose her. Let's cancel
How did you
her."
think the baby got here?
Right. Right. It's
Visit
just
first.
I'm glad it happened because I feel like everybody got that out of their system, right? Okay, let's
Right.
move on. And
Now
since then,
here's the other thing. Now, you want to talk about, I'm not judging nobody or anything, but the way that this world works, Cardi B, as ratchet and as sexual as she is, that baby came from who? Her husband.
her husband, right?
Right.
She
And
Right.
she was
murked,
public
and
about
then
their
she had
problem.
a
Like
baby.
Beyonce did the
Right.
same thing. Rihanna did the same thing. In fact, I don't even think she's married to ASAP Rocky. But you know,
But you know who had a baby and wasn't married to that man? Kim Kardashian.
okay.
Nobody.
Well,
I know
gonna
there's
be a
other
husband
examples of
with her.
that. I know there's other examples. I'm trying to think.
I really
You know what
wanted
I'm
my
saying?
DJ
So it's
ear
like the
like that.
comparison. It's super duper wild. So like we just did the BlurredCon in DC.
Yeah.
And so on my Facebook page, looks like my personal Facebook page, I'm in the BlurredCon group.
Hmm.
And people were like, y'all need to have a special kids zone at the convention because the music outside at the food trucks was raunchy and la la la. And they were saying M bombs, the Blurred convention.
It's
Look at
BLERD, like
yes,
black nerd, right?
yes. And they was
Okay.
upset because
Oh.
people were saying the N word. And these were black people. I'm like, what did you think would happen at the Blurred convention? And then this lady commented under us, like, I know exactly what you're talking about. That THOT squad party. Even people who didn't want to be here for that had to be
What?
subjected to it.
Subjected.
Oh!
Oh my god.
Meanwhile, it's people walking
Subjected.
around as Street Fighter characters with the whole booty cheeks out. Ain't nobody mad about that. But because you had to hear
Right.
the word pussy, you was
Make it
upset.
make sense. Make it make sense. please.
Meanwhile, niggas is talking about I'ma kill you, I'ma chop you up, I'ma put your guts in a martini glass and drink it, but
Right,
that's
right.
okay.
That's
Right.
sketchy, bro. It's always interesting to see how one-sided, especially social media, can be about what is and what isn't allowed. I'm like, how is this so rampant? But as soon as you say this or do this, you get a warning, a flag, or taken down, and then you get online and someone's like getting their head blown up or chopped off or some super
I
Right.
random
get
stuff.
kicked off a live at least once every month.
Really? On TikTok?
Yes.
That's crazy.
I remember one time I was like, look at me, I'm Ice Spice. And you know how she does that thing where she bends over and puts her hand on her butt?
Yeah.
I did that for like 2 seconds and they cut me off alive for a week.
You know why that happens?
Wow.
You know why that happens? Because somebody reported you.
Exactly.
It doesn't.
And
They
instead
don't.
of And instead of TikTok actually looking at what people are saying or looking at the thing that got reported, they're just like, somebody reported you. Guess you're the devil. Block. And it's
Yeah,
upsetting.
right. I hate that. I mean, I don't have enough followers on TikTok to go live anyway, but you know, it seems like it's not even worth it.
Too thick, says Swank Sinatra.
Yeah,
And
that's right.
because I do have a big old, oh my God, booty that just, wow, how am I even sitting in the chair right now? You know?
It
And
boggles the mind.
honestly, it has its own gravitational field. That's how big my booty is.
It has
Like, wow.
Hey, that reminds me of something I saw on your TikTok. Hold on. So yeah, the Thought Squad is for the children, really. You know.
Oh, golly.
And that's a wall. That's a wall. Till the sweat drop down my arm. Oh, these emails wild. Oh, peace, motherfucker.
Wait, kids walking by.
The wheels on the bus go round, round and round, round
That is
and round.
hilarious. That's great. That's great.
Yeah.
The other one was funnier. Even it was like she's. I don't. I remember the song you were singing, but
It was,
it was like City Girls, probably, huh?
Oh, no. It was Sweetie.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Let me find that one actually. But yeah,
Oh,
it's
yes.
it's crazy like how much bias there is.
Yeah.
You know.
So what I learned from being a teacher is that I don't feel like having to cuss out somebody mama. So I don't want nobody mama cussing me out because then I'm gonna have to cuss out your mama in front of you, and that's embarrassing.
Yeah.
So I made a joke out of it, but I was like, let me tone it down a little bit while these kids walk by so that I don't have to fight nobody mama in front of this hotel.
But like at the same time, like as a mom myself, like I appreciate that. It's like, okay, cool. You know. I mean,
somehow I ended up, because that one has like 3 million views. That's my first time I ever had millions of views on the TikTok.
Really?
Somehow I ended up on Respectable Mom TikTok because everybody's like, yes,
wow,
respect the children. Yes. Oh my. You
That's
love
funny.
to see, and I'm just being stupid on the street, like with hardly any thought behind it. And they're like, "This is a true American hero."
Here, check this out. Look,
Goodness, that is hilarious.
So when you think about math class, and you gotta pay attention in math and spelling, because that's important life skills.
Yes.
You gotta pay attention.
You gotta pay attention in math and spelling.
Where that can't stay in school.
Yeah. Actually, tomorrow we're
It's
going down to Detroit. We're gonna have another street party and get some content and stuff. So I'm pretty sure this is gonna be a continuing thing.
Oh, Ben said he did that all day.
Yes, we have so many videos of it.
Yo, Lucid, we were talking about content. We should have a street party somewhere, even though we're far apart. We could. I'll leave Monroe anytime. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm ready to go.
Okay. All right.
I'll come up there. Whatever. What's in between? Something bad like Iowa or something.
Kentucky.
Say what?
Kentucky.
Ew.
Yeah.
Well, there's Memphis. And not Memphis, Kentucky. I know Memphis is not in Kentucky, okay?
I know. Memphis,
I know. I was letting everybody else know.
I mean, Tennessee, really.
Yeah. Yeah, Memphis is cool. Chattanooga, I talked to a couple people from there. Those are the bitch mountains.
It's definitely fun to drive.
Called the Appalachians.
Yeah,
bitch mountains.
Close to the stern wheel driving over there, bro.
Man.
I ain't with it.
Wow. We'll meet on the south side of the bitch mountains. All right, then. I think that about wraps it up. That's a wrap.
Yeah.
Yard
Is there
podcast.
anything else you want to say before you leave, or shout out to your fans, or is there anything?
First of all, I want to say shout out to my cousin Pookie Nim. You know, I finally made it. I don't have a cousin Pookie Nim. I
didn't think so.
Thank y'all so much for having me on. This is my first actual interview.
For real?
Yeah.
And I'm so glad I stuck with it and I was persistent.
Yes,
I'm so happy. You. I'm pretty starstruck, so I'm glad I held it together a little bit.
Yeah, I'm enjoying myself.
Anybody's interested, you can follow me on the social medias. I have a Discord. They got the link right there. Or if you just Google THOT Squad, the link is the first thing. Thank you so much. I'm just out here trying to make a way and keep believing in yourself. If people call you weird, that just means you're really cool. And they're gonna be sad, and their hairline gonna be pushed all the way to the back in 10 years. So
they're gonna get pregnant right out of high school, and they're gonna be a hairstylist at the mall for the rest of their lives.
Oh no, that sounded specific.
It wasn't, oddly enough.
Yeah, we're gonna have to block someone's mom right after this.
They're gonna be smoking meth behind the gas station.
Oh golly.
Also, ladies and gentlemen, new music tonight. New
Yes,
music
Yes.
yes,
tonight.
yes.
Run up those views.
Yes. So I'm gonna be doing a live in like 2 hours, or no,
On
an hour and a
TikTok.
half on my TikTok for like the music is released
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
live. So I'm just because I just got off a live, I ate food, I got on here, then I'm probably gonna attempt to not fall asleep, and then I'm gonna get back on live. So whoo, yeah, everybody's getting a
That's
lot of me
work. That's
today.
that effort. That's that work.
It's a
That work you
grind,
put
man.
in. Yeah.
They're
But
gonna work at
you're
the
doing
Walmart
it.
center and post
Distribution
pictures
center
around.
and
Place Sinatra, that sounds very specific.
FAFO, FAFO.
Papo. Also I have merch. I feel like I don't talk about that enough. Get the
Right.
merch if you like me. Thanks.
We got
Okay, that's
merch
all.
too.
Go ahead and buy some merch.
Obligatory shirt. Hold up, Rap Squad.
Ooh,
The
ooh.
Rap
Hey
Yard.
yo.
Why did I say Rap Squad? Damn, Rap Yard.
Because I'm here. When
I
I'm on the
know.
rap yard, we are the rap squad.
Yo,
It's the
maybe
Rap
Yo
Squad,
Ma.
ladies and gentlemen. Hey yo.
Maybe we
Hey
should
yo
do like
ma.
a merge of merch, a merch.
Yes, merch.
We could
Yeah,
Yes.
have
merch,
Rap Squad,
merch. Rep
Yes.
Squad
Thought
limited
Yard,
edition
Hot yard.
t-shirt.
the cookout.
Yes.
Thought yard.
Ugh. Why did I say cookout?
That's all right.
All right, folks.
Yeah, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. See us next Thursday at the same time.
Same time,
All right.
same place. Thank you, Thought
That's a
Squad.
wrap.
Goodbye,
Yeah.
That's a wrap. We had a
everybody.
blast.